Join us each month as we sit down with different industry experts, trusted vendors, scientists, and other prominent figures within the CBD industry. And as always, keep calm and Kerwell on. Hello, my name is Haley Schultz, and welcome to All Things CBD. For our initial podcast, we have a very special guest, Kerry, owner and founder of Kerwell. Kerry, could you tell us a little bit about your backstory with CBD?
I certainly can, Haley. Thank you for having me. And today is such a great day for Kerwell because we're launching our podcast. So, a little bit of my journey is about 5 years ago, I got into CBD. And the reason was because I had dental work done years ago. And I was on this path of destruction, as I would call it. It was pain in, day out. It was always taking medicines. And then I started having to see a chiropractor. Then I had to get a massage every month just for my jaw, which people have TMJ and stuff. It was a 4 or 5 year journey that took me to a dentist telling me, let's research this, have you ever tried CBD? And I said, no, I didn't. So with further investigation, we found out that my problem is skeletal. So I can't really do anything about it. I have a slide. So what I have to do is keep my muscles very relaxed and inflammation down and all that. So I tried CBD. And at that time, there was really nothing out there. It was on the internet. So I would press and click, and it would come to my house. And, I'd open up all these packages, and my husband had an issue with his shoulder and stuff. So he would be my guinea pig. So I'm like, okay, you try it first. And we really found that probably 98% of it looked like it was made in their kitchen or their garage or their bathroom, which it probably was. And it was kind of scary. So I took it upon myself to start investigating where the hemp was coming from, what type of facility, is it organic? Because I like to do organic things and stuff. So when I did find a product that worked, it was amazing. I was like, oh my gosh. So I felt what worked and what didn't work. And on my journey, I learned that all of the CB products that worked for me were mostly small farms. They were organic. Their extraction process I knew about, and really learning about it took me, at least 2 years. And it took me about 18 months to heal myself. And that was with a daily regime of CBD, and it would be morning through night. And then about 18 months later, I felt like I was just like normal, and it was amazing to me. So I'm on a maintenance, and of course, when stresses come up and you're opening this or you're finding a new product, I'll dose myself, microdose myself, whatever. But I have been off of all medicines. I only take CBD, and I think that's absolutely wonderful because I literally was on up to prescription Motrin, 800 milligrams in the morning and at night. I mean, do you know what it does to your stomach? And actually, CBD helped my stomach. It helped me heal. So I really did bring my body back into homeostasis, and I am a true believer in it. And I want everybody out there that has issues with anxiety, depression, pain. I mean, it's a plethora of things that CBD can take care of. And that was my journey.
Sure. That's great. I'm so happy you found something that really worked for you. Was that the main driving force to start Kerwell and to really, delve into the industry?
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. My son is on the medicinal side, so he knew so much about the plant and stuff. And when I was bringing all these products saying, oh, look at this, and he's actually the one that told me, Mom, you have to know where it's coming from. Because, of course, every farmer out there wants to plant hemp because it's a moneymaker now. But hemp actually cleans the soil, so it just brings it all up. So you really have to know where you're getting your hemp from. And we just had like a light bulb moment. We were just sitting there talking, and I'm like, well, Matthew, I think that we're onto something. I think that we can really help people. And he said, okay, so just in our journey, we found I have retail experience. I have been a businesswoman for over 35 years. And we just joined forces and we created Kerwell.
That's great. That's great. And awesome to provide, be able to provide those high quality products, to a
Yes.
larger population, and to so people have a place to find not only high quality products that have been tested and that are transparent in everything that's in them, but to find education as well, which I know is something that you find a lot of importance in.
Yes, and that's one thing. When you walk into Kerwell, you will find that all of our team members literally were very well versed in CBD, and we want you to learn about it first. We want to tell you everything about it, what it can do for you, but the knowledge is part of what Kerwell is about, because when you go out there, you can buy CBD anywhere, but do you know where it's from? I mean, all of our vendors that we have, we literally know seed to shelf, and that's truly important for me. Our skincare line, the Kerwell skincare line, we actually developed ourselves, so we know everything about it. All of our skincare that we have is all, I want to say, top shelf. It really works.
So what elements make Kerwell stand out from other companies in the industry?
I think we try to strive to bring you the best CBD, the best of the best. And that's knowing the process, that's knowing the extraction, that's knowing where the hemp came from, because not all hemp is created equal. And also to know the COAs.
Sure. And COAs, for our viewers who are not aware of what that means, that is a certificate of analysis, and that provides all lab testing, all pesticides, all residuals, everything that is within the plant or lack thereof. So fully transparent and honest with what is in the product seems to be the main driving focus and goal.
Absolutely. And just knowledge of all of our products.
So I know that Kerwell has multiple different product lines. Mm-hmm. Pets are one of them as well. So can you explain a little bit what the pet products do?
I can. So this is Bentley. This is our little mascot from Kerwell. He is a CBD user. He had 2 knee replacements. So he is like my little bionic dog, and he was on so much medicine, but I started him on CBD, and he runs like a puppy now. He's absolutely fine. So he doesn't take it all the time right now, but we dose him accordingly, and he's doing beautifully. So we're pretty proud of the products that we sell at Kerwell. One of my favorite is Martha Stewart, and the reason being is because she loves animals, so you know that she has that love of her treats. Probably are the best tasting treats out of the lines that we use, because she's Martha Stewart, but the dogs just eat it up. And then our other lines in pet are great too. So
sure. So, CBD in itself helps, with the mobility issues, the anti-inflammatory properties, and then not only that, but the, anxiety, separation anxiety, storm anxiety, etc.
And for cats too.
Yes, that's so beneficial and so great. And so along with that, do the products have similar effects in humans?
Well, you know what? Dogs have twice the receptors in their body, so they really get a benefit out of the CBD. Us humans, we have lots of products out there to, it's really how you dose yourself, from anxiety all the way to sleeplessness, from depression to our products, I can tell you a few of our favorites, and that would be for pain relief. I love Barker's, and that's Travis Barker line. I can't keep it on the shelf. It really is amazing. Now, if somebody comes in with bone on bone knee or whatever, we sit them down and we, put it on. I can't get rid of your pain totally, of course, because it's bone on bone, but we can totally make you be able to put up with it, I want to say, kind of like that. And what else products we have? We have Title.
So Title, which is Conor McGregor, the UFC fighter, his brand is great, and that's something that I've personally used. It utilizes cryotherapy with the addition of the CBD products and really provides pain relief in that sense as a topical product. It's definitely one of my favorites that I personally use.
For all the athletes out there, they love it. We can't keep that one on our shelves. And it seems to me that there's a lot of celebrities, but also doing it right now. And we do have a few of them, but our core is really seed to shelf. And our vendors, we have Clean Remedies, which is one of my absolute favorite. I started with that. That's the one that actually healed me. And I cannot boast enough about their product. They have everything from a tincture to gummies to pain relief and to dogs and cats. So it's very well-rounded, all sorts of products. And there's other favorites too. We have beauty. We have, of course, my own line, Kerwell, which I developed with Lori Neapolitan, and it is awesome. And St. Jane is one of our top ones. So what I'm really proud of is that we do sell flour at Kerwell. It is a CBD flour, and you can kind of tell us about that.
Yeah, so CBD flour is great in the sense that it is non-psychoactive, therefore it is non-intoxicating. So therefore the products can be utilized more accessibly by a larger portion of the population. And a lot of people do enjoy the act of smoking. Therefore, utilizing the flour in whether it be a pre-roll or whether you can break it up and put it in a bowl, that is very, very nice for a lot of people to do. And it is the fastest method in the body through inhalation.
Right.
So that with the vaporizing products and these sort of things do give more so of an instantaneous relief for the body. And it is different from your typical marijuana plants in the sense that it doesn't have those intoxicating properties, which a lot of people don't necessarily like the psychoactiveness of the THC. So that's what makes the CBD products very beneficial.
Right. So remember, it does not get you high. We do sell flour, but it does not get you high.
Yes, absolutely. And like I mentioned before, just it makes cannabis in itself more accessible to everyone.
Right. It certainly does.
So with more normalization and the stigma really being removed recently, where do you see the future of Kerwell as a company and the CBD industry as a whole headed?
Well, I think we have a really bright future. Everybody wants to jump on the bandwagon. It is going to be a major milestone once the research catches up. I think it's, it can go to infinity. It really is going to be an amazing thing because it's healing and it's pure. And even with Kerwell, where I think we're going to go, I'm proud of what we're doing. I don't think there's a lot of people doing it out there. And we are on store number 2 and number 3 is on its way. And hopefully there'll be more because I just want to bring the benefits of CBD to each and every person out there who has a problem. And there's no better way than to do it a natural way.
Absolutely. And, this information has been withheld from people, due to stigmatization for decades, almost a century, at this point. And I mean, I personally, through the research that I've done, et cetera, I do think will be the most impactful medicine that we study in our present day generation. And I think
Most
that
definitely.
is very exciting and has a very exciting future, not only for cannabis in general, but of course, for the Kerwell company.
Thanks.
So it seems like Kerwell and the CBD industry as a whole has a very bright future ahead of it, and that is very exciting and great, to be a part of all the, the change and helping people out with so many different things. So thank you so much for coming onto the podcast today. It was great talking with you, of course.
Thank you so much, Haley. I really appreciate it, and I'm just honored to be here, and I'm honored to have you as a team member.
Thank you.